life and be happy. You know, be healthy, raise a family. Watch you do you, and watch me you. Expose a little bit of me to help another one of you. My brain's on overload, my mental always on the ground, ready to fly. So free your mind, relax your spine, call an Uber, take a ride. Yo, here we go. I'm just a woman exposed.
Well, hello, welcome to Happy Hour with Javion Xspozed. I am your girl, Javion Xspozed, exposing a little bit of myself to help someone else. And tonight's show is about fitness and health, ladies and gents. Let me not forget the guys. Ladies and gents, it's about fitness and health. I have my girl, Nikki, here. She's our fitness coach. Her business is Phillips Power Fitness. That's P3. Make sure you look her up because she'll get you right together. Miss Nikki, I'm trying to understand, and I'm very curious on this health side and what inspired you to do physical training, fitness coaching, and nutrition, all the things that you do, because they all go together.
Yes, that's correct. Well, let me first thank you for having me on your show tonight. I really appreciate it, helping me get my brand out there. That was a good question because I think the journey always starts within you.
Okay.
In order to help someone else, you have to help yourself.
That's absolutely true. I agree.
Yes. So the journey started with me 9 years ago. Wow. And I found myself in a lot of situations that a lot of people are in right now. Overeating, obese, have no clue about nutrition, have no clue about exercising. Right. So I was that same person. Okay. So when I first started my journey, I started at home, like most people. Put a small gym in my personal small gym in my basement. Had to start somewhere. And I'll admit, I started with Weight Watchers.
Really?
Yes. That was my key to learning how to eat right.
Okay, I can understand that. So they taught you how to eat right, which gave you more knowledge.
It gave me more knowledge about food that I didn't understand at first. The exercise, I incorporated on my own. So I had a treadmill, I had some weights, I had an elliptical. So I built a pretty nice standard gym in my basement. Okay. But the food knowledge came from Weight Watchers.
Okay, that's right. I've heard of Weight Watchers.
Yeah. So it was a pretty good start. It wasn't the finish.
It was your start.
But it was the start.
We got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere to get the knowledge. Yes. So I got the knowledge from there. So to fast track, I'm in the gym, and I was going to LA Fitness. And LA Fitness always offer a training program to become a professional personal trainer.
Yes, they do.
They always do.
They do.
So I'm a type of person around my birthday, I always like to give myself a gift. And they kept peeping at me every time I walked out the ladies' room. You know.
What's your interest?
Like, sign up, become a personal trainer. February, I think it was like the 19th through the 18th or something through the 19th. And my birthday is the 20th of February. So I was like, well, that'll be the perfect gift before I go out of town. So I signed up from there, and bam, there you have it. I went from there.
Wow.
Got my CP certifications, personal trainer certificate. From there, I became a nutritional coach.
Wow.
Started an apparel line. So it just started from my...
So you're wearing your line.
I'm wearing my line.
Okay, everybody, she's wearing her line. Look her up. She's going to get you together and keep you in fashion. And it's cute because I need that.
Yeah, got you.
I need all of that. But I'm listening.
So that's where the journey started. It started with me. And it has not ended with me. Because on every year of my journey, I always continue to grow and learn something new.
So that was your self-discipline of starting with yourself.
Correct.
And the Weight Watchers got you going, but you continued on your own.
Correct, and that's right. It got me right. It got me going to a sample of the knowledge. Right. But because I am the person that I am, I needed more.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how does this really work? So starting at the point A, now I'm at another point. I'm gonna say K or something because I'm still not at the end, but I'm halfway there.
I get it. You done made it to A, B, C,
right.
point. Now you in K.
I am in K now.
Season.
Right.
I get it.
Getting a little season. Right. Exactly.
Okay, so from what I understand, you started with Weight Watchers, and that kicked you off with the healthy eating and
Correct.
learning nutrition and learning how to discipline yourself.
Correct.
And I say that with the emphasis because for me, I have a hard time with discipline. I don't eat a lot, but I just don't eat the right things. And I think that is key to everything. Discipline, for anything, you have to have control. You have to be able to say yes or no when you need to say yes or no. And I condone you for that because that's been hard for me. Like, the discipline with eating is the one thing I struggle with. So I'm so glad you're here.
Well, you know
that
what?
would definitely help me out.
You know what? It was a saying that I heard, like, when you know where you're going, you don't have a problem to where it would discipline you at. So I knew in my mind where I was going and where I didn't want to be. So when I had that vision, I envisioned myself being who I am. That's how you get that discipline.
And you
so
set them goals.
You set those
and
goals.
You reach them because you actually take the steps to get there.
Exactly. And that's how you're going to start to become disciplined.
Yes.
Because now you put it in, and that's what I do with my clients. We don't just say, hey, let's pick a random number. No, what is your goal? And we sit down and we go over them every 90 days. Because you need to envision.
So you stay consistent reminding yourself of what that goal is.
Right.
So you can actually take those steps towards that goal.
Exactly. And that's how you become disciplined. Because you have to envision the bigger picture. What is that? So if I'm envisioning myself, hey, just say my fat loss goal is X, Y, and Z. If someone says, hey, do this, if that's not aligned with my vision, it's easy to say no. And that's how I stay disciplined.
Because you're disciplined to say no. Like, okay, that doesn't work for me.
Right. It's not,
I can't get jiggy with this.
Exactly. It's not aligned with my goal.
Right.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm going to actually have to take that in and apply it and use that because that makes it seem easier to say no to something that doesn't fit your profile.
Exactly.
Doesn't fit where you need to go. Doesn't fit where you want to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that. Thank you. That's very inspiring though because myself, I've struggled with not being obese but just being heavier than I want to be. And I've been small. I've been in between, and I've been where I don't want to be.
Right.
And not being able to discipline myself, even though I don't have a clue of what I'm doing half the time. And I think that's a start. Like, if you don't even know what you're doing, how can you pursue it? Because I have no clue what I'm doing, where to start, what to use. I don't know the techniques. I don't know the foods to eat.
Foundation, right?
The foundation, the ground. And everything needs a foundation no matter what it is. So if you don't have foundation, then you're all over the place. So that's me. I'm all over the place. 1 minute I'm doing good, 1 minute I'm not. 1 minute I'm drinking water, 1 minute I'm not. And that becomes a problem because then I get frustrated and then I fall all the way off. And I'm like, okay, let me do it a little bit more.
Right.
So hearing you speak on how you disciplined yourself and how you're able then at that point to say yes or no to things that you do and don't need, it kind of gives me insight to how I can start off what I need to do. And then the fact that you started off with something like Weight Watchers, that I would say that was helpful.
It was very helpful. A very simple program. And you know, would I recommend it to someone else? Yes, I will. I will recommend it to someone. If you're trying to get started and to learn the basic, will it help you lose weight? Yes. Will it help you build muscles? No, that's the difference to what I do now, what I've learned. It's two different things. So if you want to lose weight, go to Weight Watchers. Right. But if you want to build muscles, then come to P3. It's a total different. Right. It's a total different thing.
Come to P3.
Come to P3. You know. So, but you know, just to get started, you know. Hey, I will recommend that to anybody, you know. But once you've completed that phase and you want to go to it is a next level.
Okay.
You know, to where you want to take it to, and that's what I learned when I became certified. What was the next level?
Okay, so I have a question, and I'm curious. It's mostly for myself, but if anyone had questions out there, they can always look you up on social media. There's phone numbers to reach you.
My phone number is 312-620-3021. My business hours are Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. Monday through Friday to 7 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, as well as Pinterest and Twitter.
I'm always on it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna look you up.
That's the link right there, right?
I
Pinterest.
know.
Yes.
It has everything.
Yes. So you can look me up. I do free consultations, so, and we can meet and talk about, discuss, your goals, where you want to be and things like that, and how I can help you, reach your goals.
That is amazing. So knowing that, and if anybody have questions, again, they can reach you at all these social media outlets, and as well as the phone number that you gave. For me, I'm going to say myself, because I'm the person sitting here across from you, and I do struggle. And what I wanted to know is, what's the best workout from home? If you had to work out at home and you don't have a lot of material, maybe a treadmill or ellipticals, the ball, how we have the workout ball. What is a good workout from home for beginners like myself?
That's a good question. And normally what's great about that question is I do mobile training. So you don't need a gym to work out with me. I actually start a lot of clients at home.
Oh, wow.
So we actually start very little equipment. You don't need a treadmill.
Okay.
You don't need a elliptical. A lot of things that I do, I start my clients off in phase one. We do a lot of learning your body weight. So push-ups.
Okay.
Learning a certain exercise that require you to do your body weight for your backs. We do a lot of squats. So I first start you off with developing those simple skills that you should know, because you can do push-ups anywhere.
Yeah,
you can take that when you don't have a gym and you out of town on vacation.
That's very true. So you're still getting a workout.
You're still getting a workout.
It's a body, it's self body training.
Yeah, body weight training.
Weight training.
Yeah,
okay.
Your body, you'll be amazed how much you can strength you can get from your own body weight.
See, everybody, you don't have to spend all this money on these treadmills, not right away at least. That's something you can upgrade to. But Nikki is letting you know that you can do this training all with your body weight. Your body weighs a lot for what you can and can't handle. You can use your body weight to do this.
That's correct.
Okay, I like that.
Right, a lot of my clients, they have no equipment. I bring all the equipment, and me, I'm a small woman, so I'm not bringing a ton of things.
Yes.
But, we use free weights. We use resistant bands. I bring the ball. So I give them a variety of different things.
And they get a good sweat.
And they get it right. Okay. Exactly.
Okay, so
for your question that you asked, you can, like I said, you can start off, you can buy you some resistant bands. You can do some, push-ups, learning how to do push-ups, squats. They are a very great exercise for the midsection.
Really?
The reason why is because
it was only for your butt.
No, it's not. Look, everybody wants that big butt. No, it is not for your butt. People really get that confused. It is for your legs, your quads.
Really?
Yes, it has nothing. It's secondary.
Everybody makes it seem like if you want to do squats, that's all I ever heard.
No.
And this is from trainers.
No.
Nobody ever really goes with, it's gonna hit and target
and
your
the reason,
mid
but you know
and
what? And the reason why it targets your abdominal section is because when you're working these are the bigger part muscles in your body.
Absolutely.
Okay. So when you're doing a lot of squats, your body has to recover. How does it recover? It pulls fat to feed the muscles. So you're pulling the fat from those areas.
And you want to pull that fat.
That's right. In them problem areas.
Take it out.
Right.
Be your own liposuction.
Exactly.
Your body.
Your body is amazing.
But only when you learn to use it. Because if you
correctly.
don't know
exactly
the correct ways to do this, then you're not going to get the best results or benefits from it. And that's something I think a lot of us women, from my experience of being around people, we go through. We don't know that we can be our own liposuction. And they would probably laugh if I wasn't sitting here talking to you to say that. But that's what I think it is. If you're telling me it's going to pull when your muscles get tired, they need fat. They need to feed.
Recover. They need
the water. They need to feed. And what better place to feed off of than the places
your own body fat.
Your own body fat.
Exactly.
That works.
But it takes patience and it takes time. And I think when you say a lot of people want to get the surgery, it's because you want the fast, quick thing. Nothing works fast.
True.
So those are different reasons. But
It's
if you have
always
the patience,
that fast track.
If you have patience, then it can deal with just simply exercising and eating correctly.
Okay, I like that. And I thank you for the answers because they help me understand myself a little bit more which I know now I can start somewhere and I could have something look forward to, have something to look forward to, because I'll have my own body that can feed off of the fat that it has. And once I learn to use that, it'll actually be me reaching goals, and that's what I'm trying to do. So the next question that I have is, how do you as a fitness trainer determine what workouts would be good for someone like me? How do you know, everybody's body weight and body
type is different,
right?
Because we have 3 different body types.
Right.
We have an endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph.
See?
Right.
She's talking tone to me, guys. This is like, but I'm listening.
So you have to determine what kind of body type your client has.
Right.
So based on that, then other things too, their health condition, how do they eat, how do they sleep, have they been working out before, how they have not been working out, what ailments that they have. So it's a lot of things, variables that you take in before you just come out and give a person a program to start.
Okay.
You looking at you, I'll kind of say, we kind of talked a little prior to the show that you was a mesomorph. So that means a typical person with a normal metabolism. I mean, if you overeat, you gain weight. You undereat, you will lose weight. And that's pretty much what I am, a mesomorph. Okay. You're not an endomorph. That means a really soft, fluffy person who will not eat, and they'll gain weight anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then ectomorph is a person that's really slim, and they can eat the whole...
And don't gain an ounce.
Girl.
Nothing.
Exactly.
I was how is it you're this small and you don't gain weight?
It's the body type.
Have a baby. That's what I be thinking. Have a baby.
And they gonna go...
You get...
That's because
it's
their
different.
metabolism works really fast. Our metabolism, works on a normal rate.
Right.
An endomorph works very slow. So you have to know that about your client and who they are and how to do their program. So that's where we start off first. And then once I get that information, get some more details about you, then I'm able to build your program.
And it's funny you say that, because I've paid trainers, I've been to the gym, and I kid you not, even if they know this information, that's not what I've heard. All you hear is, okay, you need to get in the gym. Okay, so I get in the gym. Okay, we're going to start with this light lifting because you're already stocky. We're not going to lift too hard. You need to lose weight. So I've never heard anybody go with what body type I had.
Yeah.
They didn't say it. They didn't speak on it. They didn't even imply. I've never heard. You're the first person that really actually broke it down. And even if I wanted to go to you and say, I need you to train me, I feel like I'm in the right hands because someone actually talks about my body type. Because you're right. Every body type you mentioned is something different. And
totally
I've seen that person in life. I've seen me. I've seen someone else that fluffy. Then I've seen the person that can eat, and nothing happens to their body. If it does, it's way down in life for them, if that happens. Because I still haven't seen it happen to them yet. So for me, that means a lot to hear you say that it's the body types. You would actually research and get to know that person's body type and know how they eat and their habits and their health before you even really start training them. Because how can you train someone the appropriate way for what they need if you don't know their body type? That makes me be like, I want my money back. Give me my money back. Right. Can I have my money? Bring me my money, please. I need my money back because you didn't tell me this. And I'm just working my life away It's just,
and they got you doing the same. And like they say, no routine is for everyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is an individual. So what I do, I work with that person on an individual basis. Now, of course, hey, if you are an endomorph, I've already got that plan together.
You know that
so
already.
Right.
Okay.
So if you're a mesomorph, yeah, you're probably going to be doing something somebody else is doing or whatever, but it's still the same program, but it's based on your body type and things like that you can do.
Right.
You know, so everybody can do the same thing because they may have an injury or anything like that. So we work around, I work around all of that and make sure that everyone's safe. And I think, to answer that question, like, why do I share this information with my clients is because my goal is to empower everybody and make you a leader within this field so that you can teach somebody else. and you can keep going. Not to be dependent on me. That is what I do.
Expose a little bit of ourselves to help someone else. That's what I love about my show.
Yes.
Like, that's what you do, and that fits perfectly for what I want to do with this show, because it's what you just said. You're teaching someone something, and they can teach somebody else.
They can teach somebody
and
else.
I'm sure they're still going to have to come to you because you have more knowledge. They can pass on what they learn, but then there'll be something else that they need to learn from you. So that's exposing you right now is helping me and helping everybody watch it, and I love it. It fits the profile. It fits everything that I stand for when it comes to doing this show. So I thank you for your answer. That actually helps me even more. And for me, I look forward to working with you outside of this show. I look forward to. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm so ready. Like, can we go today? Can we go today? Hey, let's go. I need some music though.
Right.
No.
Right.
But I have one more question that went along with that one, but it was more so, on the cute tip. Us women always looking for some special part of our body to stand out. And what's your favorite body part to work on, to work out, to build and shape, and when you're helping people or even on yourself?
That's a good question, because you have a lot of people be like, oh, I just work arms, I just want to work back. The body overall, you want to work the whole body. So I don't have a favorite part. I work my whole body because I want a uniform body. I don't want my chest to be bigger than my legs and my legs to be bigger than my arms.
Right.
I want it all to be conformed together.
Right.
So I couldn't tell you, oh, I like to work my chest. I like to work my legs. I like to work every part of my body. So if you work out with me, you get a full body workout. We're not just going to concentrate on just your chest. We're going to concentrate on every part of your body because we want it to come together nicely.
Well, since this is Happy Hour with Javion Exposed, exposing a little bit of yourself to help someone else, I normally have a bartender here. We turning up, she making drinks, we laying back and talking. However, I'm not going to do that to you because you are the fitness coach. So I know you're not making any alcoholic drinks. What drink will you be making for Javion?
Oh, we still going to turn up, but it won't be on alcohol. We're going to turn up on some lean protein. I'm going to make you a protein banana smoothie with a little touch of peanut butter.
Yes, my favorite type of smoothie, or a shake. I could use the same thing for a shake too, right?
This is a protein shake. It's not a smoothie. It is a protein shake. This is a little better than a smoothie, honey. It's going to give you them grams of protein you need. Okay?
Sounds good, and I love shakes.
Yes.
I probably love the wrong shakes, but I'm going to take this one.
No, this going to be the bomb.
Be fat.
Girl, yeah. But me and my grandbaby got to fight over this in the morning.
That sounds good.
So, milk, that's all she say. I have to give her my milk in the morning, so it's good.
I'm ready.
When the grandbaby want it. Okay, so we're going to start with some almond milk. We're going to pour 8 ounces.
Okay.
And the reason why we're going to pour 8 ounces is because we want to stick with the serving size, okay? So 8 ounces is 1 cup. So we're going to pour. We don't want to over and, put more in it. That's how we keep track of our calories, right?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So what we're eating. So we're going to do 8 ounces of that. We're going to do maybe 1/4 a banana. We don't want a whole banana. We just want a little banana to add some flavor.
I'm glad you said that because I be putting a whole banana in my
A
smoothie.
little banana. We're going to scoop some protein from here.
So with the protein, what protein is that?
This is actually a brand that I'm authorized to sell. This brand is sold by .Fit. This particular brand is not sold to the mass market, meaning that you can't go to Walmart, you can't go to Target, you can't go to GNC. You have to get it from a licensed dietitian, which I am under their certification, and you get it from me. And the reason why this is so great is because it's certified for sports, meaning that it's been third-party tested. So you always want to buy something that's been third-party tested. And the reason why that it's been a lot of spiking, you can look it up and see that some protein shakes do not contain what it says that it's supposed to contain.
Right.
So when you heard of that, right? So you always want to make sure that it has a seal on it, which is called the NSF seal.
Okay.
And you can look it up, and it'll tell you that this has been third-party tested, which means the ingredients match what it says that's in here.
Okay.
Not only does DotFit do that, they also let you know based on research. So they're not just going in here and saying, hey, I'm going to give you, just say, for example, 10 grams of, it's going to contain 24 grams of carbs, and then it's going to contain so much protein. They formulate everything together.
Okay.
Based off of research.
Okay.
So it's not just pulled from their heads.
That's good.
So this is what I use, and this is what I recommend advise my clients to use.
Okay.
Instead of just putting something off the shelf.
Okay.
Because you can go to their website and you can see everything.
And can I see that turning around this way? Okay. Okay.
So this is what most of my clients that are trying to lose weight, they use the lean Mr. R, because as you asked me before, can you use this as a supplement meal? You can use this as a supplement meal too. That's very important if you need to meal replace. Okay. And then you also use it when you're working out. Okay. So it does, you know.
So it's a 2-in-1.
2-in-1.
Okay.
Right. So we got the protein. We're going to do, hey, your favorite, little peanut butter. We're going to be kind of light on the peanut butter because 2 scoops is 190 calories. Again, we're trying to watch the calorie intake. Okay. So we're going to put 1 scoop. And we're going to put 2 scoops.
That darn peanut butter.
That darn peanut butter. All right. And we're going to put a little ice in here to make it a little
yummy.
Cool.
What's that peanut butter?
Because normally I'll have some frozen strawberries. It'll kind of give it that little thick feel. Yeah, so we're going to put some ice. And then I'm going to put the top on it. Tighten it up.
Everybody get you a good blender.
The ninja over here.
It will give you life.
All right.
See
Does
what
it
that
take that
ninja
very
does?
long?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to pour you some some of it. We
Looking
gonna
so
toast.
delicious.
We gonna toast like we had got a. That is for you.
Just looks so good. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Okay, wait.
And here's to 2020.
Yes, 2020.
To
health and fitness,
and wealth and prosperity,
yes,
and blessings to us both.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see what this tastes like. Oh my goodness. It's good. It is the one. I had a shake a long time ago. I would say about 5 years ago, and I can never get it to taste like this. Probably had too much of everything.
Probably right.
And now I figured out.
So you see why me and the grandbaby fight over this in the morning?
Yes, I fight you too. I probably knock yours over and pull mine.
Exactly.
It is so good, and I thank you for this. It taught me a lot just watching you go off the servings. Because I want to be honest, I've made shakes in the past. I've made my smoothies, and I don't read nobody's servings.
And that's the most important part about health and weight loss and maintenance or weight gain. You gotta know the food labels, because what if you again, you want to know how much fiber, how much sugar. So that's one thing I teach all my clients. You gotta know, you gotta go by the food servings. So just pouring, then you won't know. You have to be exact when you're measuring your food, because then that way I know, hey, are you at the right stage where you're supposed to be at? Do you have too many calories? Do you have
putting too much in, not putting enough in?
Putting not enough in.
Okay.
So, yes.
Well, thank you. And there you have it. We had our fitness coach. We talked about health. We talked about discipline. Everything needs discipline. We talked about everything under the sun that goes under what you need to do and where to begin from, even if you needed Weight Watchers to start, to help you understand the base of eating. The foundation is what you said. It's a foundation. We talked about it all. So if you have any questions for Nikki, don't forget to reach out to her. Her business is Phillips Power Fitness. That's P3. P3, hey, yes, and this shake is fire. I'm gonna turn up with my shake, y'all. Have a good day.
Yo, what's up? This music just makes me feel free, you know? Here we go. I'm just a woman exposed, opinionated and hated. I captivate every smile. Ain't no way that I'm faking. Make my way from the bottom to the top. Check my tempo, check my avenue. I'm screaming out my flow. Yo, yeah, I just wanna live life and be happy. You know, be healthy, raise a family. Watch you do you. Don't watch me. Expose a little bit of me to help another one of you. My brain's on overload, my mental always on the ground, ready to fly. So free your mind, relax your spine, call an Uber, take a ride. Yo, here we go. I'm just a woman exposed.